about Pasha's chest?
Well, I see.
It's early days.
Wait a second.
This is a bit of a shock.
This is a trap, isn't it, James?
Right?
This is a trap. All right. Well, Virtus.Pro and LDLC obviously both want to start off on the CT side. As was previously pointed out, LDLC definitely want to get that good start against Virtus.Pro. They are very, very strong here. They've been able to pretty much overcome any team that they've been up against. Like when Fnatic were being really dominant online, Virtus.Pro were able to actually kind of counter-strap them. When Titan just came off of their DreamHack Stockholm win, and Virtus.Pro had online been losing games, so like one team like one shot and that and whoever else that's like considered nowhere close to them, then they play Titan and they beat them on cash like pretty badly. And then so Virtus.Pro is really scary here. So I'm very curious to see if LDLC can get the good start, but also whether they can show us that they have that kind of champion factor if they do go down to bring themselves back up. They've shown us today they've got good execution. They're looking really tight. Their roles, their new setups are working well for them. So I'm looking forward to seeing LDLC sweat because we haven't seen that yet. Indeed,
and I do think this is a map. This is a map where a number of things can happen. Like Virtus.Pro are quite capable and often do feast on cash. And LDLC are possibly the most dangerous team in the game at the moment. I mean, they and Fnatic have to be level pegging at the moment until they face off against each other. So until that happens, I do believe that looking at these two teams on cash, like Virtus.Pro are a team where sometimes they're running hot and they just destroy people. Sometimes they're not really turned on and they don't do so well. They may lose with like 9-10 rounds. So either of those things are possible here, but I do think that they're probably going to be playing better today. So I reckon it's either going to be a clutch match where you can't really pick a winner, like 16-14 to one of these two teams, or for me, Virtus.Pro will take it. Like
I just noticed, by the way.
Yeah.
This is very notable, by the way.
Okay.
That MBK's put away the beard. And now he's pulled out the biceps for this match.
Wow.
The biceps are coming for this match.
I wouldn't want to see the comparison.
The biceps versus biceps clash. I think we know who wins, but MBK is happy to give it a chance.
Yeah.
Well, we are live into the pistol round now between Virtus.Pro and Team-LDLC. Virtus.Pro's pick cash. LDLC vetoing Nuke and Season. Let's see how well LDLC can hold up against Virtus.Pro's home map.
Interesting quick question for you. Who do you think is going to top frag for each team here?
I'm going to say MBK for LDLC, and I'm going to say Snacks for Virtus.Pro.
I'm going to go Byali.
Give me more questions.
Byali and Happy.
We're going to see the opening frags coming in here as they do try to make their way up middle. So early mid control here for LDLC, and they are one man to the good. So it's certainly a good start for them. Virtus.Pro putting on the rotation now towards A as LDLC make their way in, but it's looking quite easy for them, getting all the damage. Pushing Virtus.Pro back, not even able to get into the site, as LDLC aren't even interested in planting that bomb, really, just hunting down Virtus.Pro. And that was clean. 4 players still left alive, and that's definitely a good start.
Virtus.Pro had 3 players left towards the middle end of that round, but they were all spread out, so they didn't have a chance to kind of combine their guns and go for trade kills. They were one guy died by car, one guy was mid, one guy was kind of mid B area. So LDLC playing the numbers advantage there and getting the first round in.
So it's like they are going to be running with the Open the P90, and there is a big proper pump in there on Shox.
Oh, let's go. Shoxy, big proper pump.
And they are going to make their way in. First kill coming in on the entry. That's Virtus.Pro. Are trying to do the damage they can. Kind of running into the stack, and the flank is even coming, but so far it's only Taz to pick up a player. Very limited damage done by Virtus.Pro. As Taz does manage to pick himself up a second one. Pulls out the P90, and things could get a little bit dangerous. The bomb is down, but certainly Taz could, well, looks like he will get taken out as well. And Byali as well. So only 2 players lost for LDLC. Otherwise, that round went quite smoothly for them.
Indeed, and that is a solid 2-0. Shoxy going to retain big pop-up pump. That's Scott Steiner for the time being. He is 4-0 at the moment. Smith's yet to find a board, but we are only 2 rounds in so far. Only Taz has got kills here for Virtus.Pro so far. He's got 3 kills. The rest of his team are on the nil, as you would say on a football Sunday.
All right, so it looks like so far they're evading the stack, which is towards the A site for Virtus.Pro. As LDLC will assault that B bomb site. Neo easily dispatched, and that will be a prompt bomb plant on B. In comes the rotation from Virtus.Pro, and really the best I would think that they would be able to accomplish is a few frags. However, I'm sure that LDLC, with this afterplant setup, are not going to allow that to happen.
Yeah, you can see Virtus.Pro setting up just to try and get some exit frags, do some maximum damage towards the latter stages of this round. They want to, LDLC to have to buy weapons and armor, etc. again. But are they going to go for a peek in the vents? But he's not going to get a close quarters shot on Shoxy. Big Papa Pump is going to prove superior as we go to the end game here.
Oh, only one, almost getting more. That was pretty close. Too close for comfort. And Taz is going to escape, keep his CZ alive. But yeah, another pretty clean round from LDLC. It's all looking all good and well, but now we are going to see the buy come into play for Virtus.Pro.
Okay, so let's have a look at what each team is purchasing here. We can see Shoxy, sadly, has thrown away his Nova and gone for the AK. No idea why he'd do that. Smiths has whipped out the AWP. No orb for Virtus.Pro just yet. And let's see what Smiths does. Looks like some aggression play here towards mid.
Yeah, Virtus.Pro definitely a team that can run very, very well without the sniper, without the AWP in play. Lots of good team play setups and tactics to use. And here they come. LDLC, the French side, assaulting the A-bomb side, up short from middle. The rotation is coming in, and Taz is holding his ground well. There's a few frags traded either side. It's a 3-on-3 situation. Neo tries desperately to get something done from the white truck, but it's not quite happening. Bialy left isolated, able to pick up 1 kill, but 2 in kind for LDLC. They go 1 man up, as Neo is slowly trying to edge his way in. Happy very low. Needs that one-on-one. There's the quick one-on-one. Not going to execute just yet. Going to go over the top. Will it prove successful? It will. That's the frag onto Smiths. And Happy has very limited health. He's very far away. Oh, nade to the chest there for Neo. As he backs away, he's going to go for the hold, it seems, in the smoke. Can he do it in time? He looks like he has time. Neo, he will get it. The defuse for Neo, as Happy is unable to turn the corner in time. And despite getting the frag, it will be the round for Virtus.Pro.
He picks up an AWP there on the site. Could have ran to make his escape through the door, but chose to go for the frag instead. Didn't manage to make it, so that's going to be an AWP. That's going to be an opportunity missed, DDK.
Oh, no, you didn't. Why would you do that?
I can't help myself.
At least you got it in early.
I've had too much sugar.
Get out your system. And we do have a bit of a split here towards A main occupied. And we have LDLC moving through Squeaky with a bulk of their players going to be just no-nonsense assaulting that bomb site. There's a double spray down there from Bialy, not able to get any more. In fact, Taz helping out dramatically, but Shox and MBK dispatching them with ease. And Virtus.Pro trying to make their way in for the retake. There's 2 players coming in from A main. Happy going to turn the corner. Great pop flash there for Happy. And that's going to put things to a 1-on-2. But big problems with that bomb ticking away. It's going to be Neo causing shenanigans, just diffusing. And Happy had his attention split 2 ways, and he can only look 1, and that's going to be the round.
Look at that chest.
There.
Look at that chest.
It's bulging.
That's meatier than a Sunday roast. Let's look at the money here for both teams. We are going to see the buy coming out here for LDLC, and we didn't get a chance to note that we walked in front of the camera unbeknownst.
We were oblivious.
Earlier on, yeah.
Oblivious.
So Scoots rightfully raged at us after doing that and is now trolling us off camera. But we are into round 6 here as LDLC try to retain and extend their lead. Happy going to be walking towards the door area, possibly to throw a smoke onto the A site or to shoot someone through a wall, as he likes to do any given Sunday.
A very passive opening too, and they are looking for that aggression from Virtus.Pro, but they're not giving it. They are playing equally passively. And you know what LDLC have shown, usually after these openings, they go for this this late mid take for a B split with a wall of smokes. That's what I'm going to expect after seeing this. We'll have to see if that comes into play. I do have Happy lurking around in Squeaky, definitely causing a lot of annoyance and threat towards A.
Yeah, you've seen highlights from Happy on either side of that wall, shooting through the cinder blocks, shooting through the door. He'll shoot, that man will shoot anywhere on Cash. He seems to know all the angles and does get all the headshots. The bomb is rotating through to the B area, and we've got like an instant rotation from the CTs as well. They seem to have an inkling as to what LDLC may be going for here. Looks like they may try the two-pronged assault through the vents as well, but Taz will find a pick on NBK.
Oh dear, they did get the wall of smokes, but Pasha's in between the smokes, unbeknownst to LDLC, and they are going to get picked off before they can combine for the split. Smith has to come out huge. There's the first frag onto Snacks, and Smith makes his way in, misses a second shot. The flash going to put him in trouble, and he will go down. Virtus.Pro, they read that. They were there and ready for that wall of smoke. That was beautiful.
It's 3-3 here. Virtus.Pro now tying things up at the cost of LDLC. They will go for the eco now. Kiyoshima has got a deagle, as does Happy. So things still a bit dangerous here for Virtus.Pro, but they do have a significant advantage having the full buy. Pasha will rip Smith's head off, and Smiths will be looking for revenge later on for that one.
Yeah, so just want to go in heavy here into the A site, it seems. With those pistols, get it over and done with. One likely not to happen for them, as we do see Virtus.Pro holding on steadily so far. Bialy quite low though. Could be susceptible to a nade, but a nade they do not have, as they finally do pick up Taz over by Forklift. So I think one kill out of this. Eagle's still in place, he says still in play. There's the frag there onto Pasha, and all of a sudden, damage being done here by LDLC. Damage that that Virtus.Pro can't really afford to take.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse for them, so they will survive that round. And Pasha will whip out the AWP. You're going to be looking for that trio of 3 golden letters. But it remains to be seen what happens if LDLC do win this round. Both teams are short of money here, so whoever loses this is going to be in dire straits, and it will give the winning team a significant advantage to eke out a lead here as we get into the midsection of the first half.
In comes the flash, but no player to peek from it. LDLC very expectant of aggression, and in come the grenades from LDLC. They're going to go straight in for the play onto this A bomb site. Bialy's in the back. Going to be expecting a big result of him. His comrade falls. Taz hits the ground. Bialy is holding on though. Snacks puts in some damage. Now Pasha working in on top of LDLC from the white truck at the back, and things are looking very grim indeed. That bomb is very far away from being planted, and they're going to have to back all the way around to that B site. Desperation play coming in as they enter the 2-on-3. As Neo comes in for the frag. Shock's unable to deliver. And that's the B site stopped as well. Not much left for Kiyoshima to do, but he's going to find himself the kill. Pasha goes down in the 1-on-1. That's going to be the bomb dropped on the site. Comes the Molotov. Kiyoshima with another one. Kiyoshima going huge. Finds himself now in a 1-on-1. Bialy coming from the top with the grenades. Kiyoshima knows exactly where he is. Goes for the peak. Oh, just a whiff of damage there. They can't quite finish him off. And oh, he gets it. Kiyoshima, beautiful stuff there. What a clutch from Kiyoshima.
Excellent clutch there on his own against 3. And that will be an important round, especially for LDLC. As we mentioned, the Virtus.Pro bank is as dry as an arid desert right now. If they lose this round, then they may be forced to double eco, let alone single. So that could give LDLC a nice lead as we approach the death throes of the first half. We do have what was notable in that round was that both teams practically left mid completely alone, but now you can see the positioning there, thanks to Cadian, who's doing the observing for this match, that Virtus.Pro have a significant presence in mid, but a push to come through to A.
Oh, that's a quick entry there onto Bialy. Things are going to get really heated really fast on this A site. Pasha has to come out with something, and he's going to get annihilated by LDLC. Smith with the frag, as the bomb is ready to be planted. And Neo and Snacks, all they can do is save. I mean, just as you said, the money's just not there.
Indeed, it's BitBearing's bank at the moment, as only 2 of them remain. Wonder if LDLC will begin the hunt here, if they're going to be more patient. Their money is not in the best of states at the moment either. You can see Kiyoshima just making bank there, 6,000. Rest of his team in the low hundreds. But Dog the Bounty Hunter, they are going to go and look for those heads. But I think Virtus.Pro are in good stead to save here. So we'll see what Virtus.Pro choose to do. We've seen some really interesting tactics for them on this map before. Again, we've seen a T-strat, for example, where they went AWP and just eco pistols. So they're capable of anything here. We'll see what they do on the CT side and what kind of buy they have, if anything.
It's going to be interesting to see what they have in the bag. So far, LDLC putting out a pretty good T side. Do you think they're going to be happy with this so far? How many? Do you think Virtus.Pro is struggling?
I think it's never good if you're trading in the first 2/3 of cash on the CT side, because you really need to collect the rounds up. And pressure is coming in here from the T, so let's see how many frags Virtus.Pro can get.
Yeah, just committing those weapons for the frags. It's a nice little aggression, but it's only going to find 1 kill so far as Pasha comes in the rear. He will find himself 1 player if he keeps walking. Oh, he's actually going to stay there for the exits. So quite smart there from Pasha, although...
Oh, how romantic.
And Snacks with the rifle over towards middle at the moment, trying to see if he can find himself some damage through the smoke. It would be pretty nice to pick up some extra kills. And there is one. And Snacks is going to look for those following players as they come out of the A area. And Kiyoshima falls as well, so pretty decent on the exits, and Snacks going to keep his M4 and his armor alive by the looks of things.
Indeed, that was a fairly good economical round for Virtus.Pro. It was minimum investment. They just carried the weapons through from the previous round. Only one of them went down, and they did manage to take up 3 players. But it won't matter that much at the moment to LDLC because their money is so far ahead. You can see the money on their team now hovering around the 5,000 to 6,000 mark. So they're doing really, really well. Save for NBK, the big spender, with 1,700 in the bank. But LDLC doing great at the moment. 6-4 is indeed a very good score here.
Just all converging around middle. This looks like a pretty passive opening here from LDLC. They're putting the guy up on that red containers. Quite telling the posture they're kind of going for at the moment, as perhaps they are expecting some aggression from Virtus.Pro. Some nicer forward smokes there on B storage, but LDLC are going to take the opportunity to take middle away from Virtus.Pro. Some deep smokes, white box and CT main smoked off, as they are ready to either go for the B or the A play. Really, it's very much a guesswork here for Virtus.Pro. What's going on? As they are ready. That's behind the bomb box. Got to peek out at the right time. Does manage to pick himself up a single frag. There's another one. 3 frags in quick succession. That make that 4 for Virtus.Pro, as this assault is completely destroyed. Just Smith's left coming in. They really need to find some extra damage here. Virtus.Pro would absolutely be loving a clean round in this situation. And Smith looks like he won't find it, but it will be Neo to drop him. And 5 to 6, very well done by Virtus.Pro.
Smith's forever alone there. There were some Virtus.Pro players down there with like 10 HP, 20 HP. Could have done some significant economical damage there. You can see VP won the round, but look how short they are still. Every round counts for them here because they are going to be in significant financial turmoil should they lose even 1 round at the moment. It is almost tied up here in round 12. Virtus.Pro only 1 round behind. We can see the setup from the T's here. Again, VP with significant presence in mid and B, but there's only one person protecting the A site, and he's protecting it versus 5.
And we do have, once again, a similar setup here. Just a no-nonsense push into the A site once more from LDLC. It has fared well for them in the previous rounds. Can Violi hold on? He cannot. Taz goes down without effort as well. LDLC take the site by storm. And Virtus.Pro left with just 2 weapons alive. And not a lot of hope in retaking this. This is just too perfect.
Indeed, I think they need to can think about how they are approaching these rounds and how successful they are. We've seen previous rounds where they play just Neo with the AWP on the B bomb site, and they put 2 people mid and more presence on A as well. But they don't really have the money to do that at the moment. They are struggling. This really shows you the power of keeping the CTs short on the commi, and that nade will send Neo packing from that round. It will be all pistols to start with Virtus.Pro here, so they're going to have to spend some bank. Pasha having to whip out the Scout rather than AWP, but Snacks has bought an AWP here, so see what they can do with it.
Is he not going to give it to Neo? But I guess he's going to play with the spawn. He's not giving it to Neo. Interesting stuff here on Virtus.Pro's side. They have brought out the double AWP before in this map. Oh, sorry, one of them's a Scout. Almost thought it was not, but LDLC working on middle once again. They found a lot of success here. There's a quick pick onto Taz, which will open up the A bomb site for this split from A main and from middle. Virtus.Pro are on the eco if they lose this one. A lot of big stakes for this round, and it's just going all to pieces for them as LDLC are just on a rampage at the moment. Snacks will pick up a single frag with their AWP, but really it leaves a lot to be desired, and this might just be even a 10-5 half for LDLC. It's not looking good for Virtus.Pro.
LDLC playing the game wipeout right now as they cleaned Virtus.Pro from the map. I'm talking steam cleaners, everything, no trace of them ever being in that round. LDLC with too much money to know what to do with it, and we have all but we have next to nothing here for the Virtus.Pro side. So in this second last round, they're going to have the full eco here. They are going for the 5-man stack towards the B bomb site again. Had lots of presence in many rounds here on the B bomb site, and it hasn't really paid off for them so far. So going for the gamble this time, but the bomb is slowly creeping towards the B bomb site. Taz going to get naded down to 35 HP, but he's still around for the time being. And as I say that, he no longer is. So 4 people left. They are still going to commit to this B push, and LDLC will be well spread out. I'm going to just wait for the CTs to overextend, try and get some picks, try and find out where they are. They don't want to eat that CZs. You can see how anti-ecos have slowed down so much with the introduction of the CZ.
And no one wants to eat the CZ pie. It's very bad. Looks like LDLC are going to be able to more or less just gun down the rest of the remaining players, only losing Smiths at the end. And a 9-5 scoreline, and Virtus.Pro are going to be able to get one very scrappy buy and limited grenades across the board to try to save this and bring themselves to 6-9, but that's still like not really the half that you want starting on CT.
It's interesting actually, their buy there, considering LDLC have to have all AWPs or worse, right? Like i.e. AWPs. And Virtus.Pro have had 4 of their teammates buy helmets, but lack nades to defend the site, so maybe a smoke and a flash might have been better than the, a smoke might have been better than the helmet, but never mind.
Once again, it's a quick entry for LDLC onto middle. They've taken middle just whenever they want it, they get it. And this has been a trend this match thus far, getting an entry so easily. And Virtus.Pro left to react to what they do. They can't know whether they're going to hit A or whether they're going to hit B. It's completely unknown to Virtus.Pro. This is what LDLC have done by taking it so early on with these smokes, but Snack's finally going to peek in at a very timely moment and take down Shocks. This certainly squares things up. In fact, does it better than that. They are now 1 man ahead, but still, LDLC are a massive threat. At any moment, they could explode from any part of the map as far as Virtus.Pro are concerned. And Happy just working on a potential pick, but nothing to give just yet from Virtus.Pro. But they are going to rotate Taz, and MBK at the same time is going to pick off the remaining player in B. This is B wide open right now. That bomb is going to go down. Although there is Snacks who is above, he might just be able to catch this in time. And Snacks makes his way in. Ooh, there it is, does get the bomber down, and that spells trouble for Kiyoshima, but he's been in this situation before. He's going to go for it, but this time Virtus.Pro will get the better of him. And that's a 6-9 first half for Virtus.Pro. They've got to be disappointed with that.
6-9, 5-10. The score you normally expect when you are on the upper end of that scale as the CTs, but the roles are reversed on this occasion. And I am quite curious, however, to see what Virtus.Pro have to offer on the T side. They are a team that you can't prepare for in the way you prepare for other teams. They have a style of their own, and it's very difficult to play against, which makes them dangerous, regardless of what the score is. So not out of this yet, despite the map being CT favoured. And we also have to mention right now, while we have a few seconds, DK, that somebody stole our FACEIT grenade.
Dude, I was trying to forget. I was trying to become ignorant.
I can't live with this. Someone stole our grenade. I can't.
This is a devastating.
I can't do this, DK.
Devastating time for James.
I hope it's worth a lot of money now. No.
Maybe someone stole it because they've seen it on FACEIT TV so much.
It's been in the trenches.
I'm gonna sell it on eBay. We'll see it popping up on eBay. But it is the pistol round now. The second half. We're going to see LDLC moving with a bit of an ace stack, actually. 4 players towards that. Playing for the B retake, it would seem, from LDLC. And Virtus.Pro just trying to peek and see if they can get any information or going for anything.
Indeed, so very, very passive beginning to this round here by Virtus.Pro. And we'll see if, as time passes, it will make Team LDLC rotate, as they have nobody mid at the moment. They do have vision of the CT side of mid from the A bomb site, but that's about it. So that's going to be a very late call should Virtus.Pro try to push. But if they were to go mid to A, they'd be in a hell of a lot of trouble now. The CTs are going to have a lot of crossfire possibilities on this push. Potential pusher by Virtus.Pro, so I'm quite curious to see how this does play out.
And in they go. What is going to result in the madness in the pistol round as these grenades go in? It's Kiyoshima in the back. They're going to be able to take down 3 players swiftly there, and this This attack is just being completely fluffed now by Virtus.Pro. Who is it to save it? Can it be Neo? Looks like not, as Happy is able to take him down. 2 players left alive at the end for LDLC. Very well handled, and definitely a bit of a nice read going with the stack towards A at the start of the round.
That is a huge round for LDLC. If they lost that round, most of the time it's going to end up 9-9. But it is going to, in fact, be 6-10 in favor of the French team here. So they've got a good lead. Again, we've got Kiyoshima this time, a big popper pump. And nothing but pistols here for the Virtus.Pro team. So full eco from them. Going to have Neo with a passive smoke, so possibly using it for fake purposes. Going to try and get someone to rotate to the A site. They are going to get a frag in mid though.
It's exploding up mid right now, picking up some kills. That's 2 down from LDLC, although Taz has found himself an M4. He is alone against 3, and likely without armor. No armor on Taz, so that aim punch is certainly going to be pretty annoying. Gonna have to try to find himself some fast frags. Won't happen. Shocks will take him down with these, and that's going to be the bomb defused by LDLC. But 2 frags was not a terrible result for Virtus in that round.
Indeed. Now they've got the bomb plant. They can buy in the next round if they want to try and stop the CT economy from growing before it gets too big, turns into a tumor. In the other hand, they could eco for one more round.
Thanks for the imagery, by the way.
I don't think it makes that sense at the moment. What of a giant tumor?
Yeah.
The imagery in my head is what someone is doing with our grenades.
I don't want to think about it.
It could be anywhere right now.
Could be anywhere. Either way. 11-6 the score right now. LDLC with a great start in the second half. That's a really nice pop flash there for MBK as he goes in with a teammate. Oh, look at this. This is kind of reminds me of the deep banana smoke on Inferno. Allows the CT side to effectively eliminate quite a lot of options for the T's.
It's worth noting the difference in CT tactics here in the first full buy round for both teams. Again, we saw 2 people in B, 2 people in mid. In a lot of rounds there for Virtus.Pro, LDLC straight with not only 3 people towards A, but they have a 2-man push towards A main with a pop flash coming in from a teammate there. So, I mean, really good stuff happening here from the CT side. They're aggressively taking control of parts of the map, limiting Virtus.Pro's options. Now we're going to find a boost through mid. Sorry, boost onto the B side, as we've seen Shroud up here quite a few times, and Happy as well.
He has made this famous.
In CT is on just 2 as well.
Push is ready to come in though. Already a pick before they make it their way in. And it's just their numbers being thinned out. Oh my goodness. LDLC. Virtus.Pro didn't even get to step 1 foot outside of that choke point before all getting eliminated. And that was a beautiful hold. And now Virtus.Pro are broke.
Indeed. Not a can to kick at the moment. They have half the score of LDLC. So things are looking really, really bad at the moment. Whose pick was this map?
So Virtus.Pro. They chose Cash.
Indeed. So you've got to bear that in mind as well. They chose this after the veto to be the most advantageous map for them versus this team. And currently they trail by 6 rounds.
Yeah, right now Thorin's prediction is not looking so good. I think he's at 16-11 to Virtus. It's certainly looking very bad for them right now. So they try to get some kind of damage in, but at the moment it's not really working out. But Shocks might be able to stop everything right here. Finds the first frag. Second player spotted, and that's going to be an easy frag. Pasha left alone. Oh, so lonely for Pasha. Going to try to pick off one player there. Going to get taken out by MBK. Very clean round from LDLC. 13-6. And we are going to see the next buy coming in from Virtus now. Looks like AKs all around. Or perhaps an AWP. May we see an AWP from Snacks? Nope, just the AK.
NBK is indeed top fragging. Currently got 20 kills on the leaderboard for his team. And nobody close to him on the T side at the very least. Let's see where Virtus.Pro go this time. And you can see the change in layout from the CT team. 2 in mid, 2 in B.
Oh, but look at this.
As well.
They want to fight. They want to fight over middle right now. And LDLC are not taking no for an answer. That middle is their property. The French flag has been implanted right in the center of it as Pasha and Neo are just stuck in main. The bomb is down. This is a complete disaster right now for Virtus.Pro. Unable to find the entries as LDLC almost to know exactly what their plan is at the start of the round.
Indeed, more than 1 minute on the clock at the moment, and they're just walking by and admiring the scenery as Neo does get taken out by Shoxi, leaving Pasha alone here. So things looking very bitter at the moment for this man. We'll get one frag in mid though.
Take down one. Will not find another one.
At this point, looking at the money of CTs, how much does that frag even matter?
I don't know. Not very much, to be honest.
They've got money
Not
to bank.
very much.
Smiths with 11 grand. It's gonna.
Money's the least of their worries.
as I said that, Smiths got the Malono, bought the Malono shoes. It's whips out the auto sniper, so that's most of his money gone. Left with 3,000 after that shopping spree. 2 rounds to victory are Team LDLC.
And the challenge does come in. Snacks gonna find Shocks, and that is a good start, as that will allow them to have control there. But look at this, LDLC going to be getting a bit aggressive. Kiyoshima over the top, behind enemy lines, undetected thus far. Oh, he's just going to spot the straggler in for A main, but they don't even need his flank. Happy and MBK able to do more than enough damage. And will somebody challenge LDLC today, please? This is getting out of hand now. Pasha and Snacks coming in. Will find a frag onto Kiyoshima. That's going to put it to a 2-on-3, but the bomb is over towards A. Plenty of time as Pasha wins a duel long range. And AK-47 onto Happy in middle. Everybody's low health right now. Everybody in dire need of a medic. As we do see LDLC splitting on both sides of the map. This is the situation they're in. And there is some fire spotted by Virtus.Pro, and MBK gets a quick 1-on-1. Wasn't looking. That's a 1-on-1 now, but the bomb is down. We have Smiths coming in, but that is a long way to run for Smiths.
He's going to be on the Megabus to get to that location.
Better have his Nikes on.
That's an overnight sleep. I'm talking towels, earmuffs, everything.
And he is going to chuck the incendiary in all the way to the back. Doesn't quite reach it, and Snacks is going to clutch it. That's a great round there from Virtus.Pro in the end. It was very, very scrappy, but they were able to come out the victors. But that's still it's still 14-7.
It is indeed. So that's well, look at Smiths now. After buying the auto sniper, he's got no money left in the bank. So it's quite a costly purchase, to say the least. We do have Shoxi with the AWP. We've got double ops coming out.
Yep.
Shoxi and Happy are going to go absolutely balls to the wall here. Let's see where they're holding up these scopes. You can see Happy on the A side holding an angle on A main. Got Boost coming into mid. So much aggression here from LDLC.
They go for it again. It wasn't spotted last round, so that is perhaps one of the reasons why they will go for it. Oh my goodness. In from the back. Kiyoshima in with 2 huge frags, and that is Virtus.Pro crippled. One fell swoop from LDLC by the hands of Kiyoshima, and they're put into crisis management mode. Snacks going to bust his way out for the pick, but it's not going to happen. They're just grasping at straws at the moment, and so far coming up short. There is one frag though for Neo, but he's going to have to ace in 50 seconds to bring this back to a close, and it's going to be Happy with the finish. And 15-7, LDLC look like they're having a stroll in the park right now. They're stopping for a latte along the way, sitting on the bench.
Indeed, and LDLC, NBK, seems he has got a bigger biceps. He's seeming unstoppable at the moment. Got 25 kills. He's on the way to a 30 bomb here, and that is pretty damn menacing. He just gets better and better. Going to have Pasha facing off against 2 towards the B bomb site. Does get flashed though, and will take out Kiyoshima, however.
It's all on this for Virtus.Pro. 1 round, and it is the map of LDLC. Their away map, by the way. Virtus.Pro going in. They do get 1 pick, as they do get deflected from the site. LDLC coming in with superior weaponry. It's a great nade. Doesn't quite connect though, strangely enough, but Happy on the angle. Oh, looking away at just the wrong moment. And Taz finds the pick. And they try to go, but it is hopeless. Biali goes down, and that's 3-man survival, and that's going to be the map there. And LDLC winning on Virtus.Pro's pick.
Indeed, versus LDLC looking like absolute monsters at the moment. Can they be stopped is the question.